2015 was truly an amazing year to be a video gamer. There were so many titles that were worth playing that I'm sure most people will still be getting to them near the end of 2016. Hell, everyone else is doing top whatevers of 2015, so why don't I get my 2 cents in? Here we go. This is SONICLOPSIDE's top 5 games of 2015, which I will probably still be playing in 2016 and not get to the new games of this year. Huh. Oh man, that title was way too long. Number 5. Yeah, you remember the rhythm games of old. Old as in 2008. Just when you think that those games have had their day, boom! Activision hits us with an announcement, Guitar Hero Live. Play the rhythm games you remember with a new mechanic, live audience. They cheer you when you do well, they boo you when you suck, simple as that. Now, the single player is pretty cool and all, but where the game shines is in its online play. The developers have included a vast library of songs to play that is ever growing. You buy the ability to play the song while at the same time you can compete with others online to see who shreds supreme. All in all, Guitar Hero Live has a reminiscent feel of the old games I knew years ago, but brings a freshness to the series that I think will give it a little bit more longevity. Number 4. Now, before we get into the number 4 entry on my top 5 list, let me explain something. Since Nintendo has a very draconian policy against online media, I will be unable to share gameplay with you at this time. Instead, enjoy some masterfully crafted drawings by yours truly. Anyways, Splatoon was the one game that took over my summer and I had a ton of fun with it. Nintendo has given the game constant updates on a pretty much weekly basis until now. With the last content update set to release soon, they have been able to create not only a solid game, but a solid new IP. Being primarily an online team-based third-person shooter, the connections and server reliability had to be gotten right, and with the global test fire, Nintendo was able to work out all issues and deliver an amazing experience right out of the box. Splatoon is definitely deserving of a spot on my list, and if you haven't, please go check it out. Number 3. Coming in at number 3 is Rare Replay. When I heard the announcement of this game, I lost it. I couldn't believe that they were actually going to release 30 classic games on one disc. Well, not really actually. By installing the disc on your system, you're essentially gaining a license to download many of the included games from the Xbox Live Arcade. And to be honest, without Microsoft's decision to implement backwards compatibility with the Xbox 360, this compilation of games would have likely not ever been possible. Rare Replay starts with Jetpack from 1983 and ends with Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts in 2008. With awesome titles like Battletoads, Cameo, Killer Instinct Gold, and both Viva Pinata games, the price is made worth it largely because of the inclusion of Conker's Bad Fur Day. That is a game that in its original form demands high prices just to attain a copy of the N64 cartridge. Even the Live and Reloaded remake on original Xbox is way overpriced. Did I mention you can get a hold of this game for less than 20 bucks? What the hell are you doing? Go get it now! Number 2. Just Cause 3. Holy crap. This freaking game, it's absolutely fantastic. Before now, I had never had any interest in the series. I never really heard much about the Just Cause franchise. I picked the game up after watching a live stream and I thought it looked so fun. It's an insanely open world sandbox. Nearly everything in the game is destructible. You have the freedom to play how you want. Hell, for the first week that I had the game, I didn't even begin the main storyline. I spent the entire week just grappling and flying around with the wingsuit parachute combo, tethering things together that were never meant to be, destroying massive bridges, and I accidentally broke the game's physics a few times. Just Cause 3 is essentially everything that GTA 5 wishes it could be. The only thing that the game is missing, in my opinion, is a massively multiplayer online portion. Nonetheless, Just Cause 3 will definitely be a game I pour many hours into over the course of this year. Number 1. And I think you all saw this one coming. As most of you know, I'm a die-hard Halo fan. Going back to my first exposure with the Halo series was Halo 2. I was instantly hooked. The Halo lore is absolutely fantastic, and Bungie and 343 have been able to tell the story so well. Now, let's go back. When Bungie sold off the game rights to 343 Studios, I was terrified. I didn't know what was in store for the series. Bungie had left off with Halo Reach, which turned out to be a nearly perfect way to go out. Halo 4 was released, being 343's first shot at impressing fans and giving them the level of quality they were used to. How did that turn out? Answer, not that well. With the announcement of Halo 5, I was optimistic. I wanted so badly for the game to succeed, but I was insanely skeptical after seeing the travesty which was the Master Chief Collection. I hoped that it would have a smooth and seamless launch unlike the previous game, and I was pleasantly surprised. With a well-paced story and solid gameplay, 343 delivered an amazing game and completely redeemed themselves in my mind. The multiplayer experience is solid and feels well balanced with lots of variety. It feels great to be able to say once again that a Halo game has taken the top slot of my favorite games list, and I'm looking forward to all the fun I plan to have with it going into 2016. Well, there you have it, my top 5 games list for 2015. Keep in mind that this is my list. Yours could be completely different because you could value different things within games. Be sure to let me know down in the comments what your favorite games of 2015 are and what games you're looking forward to in 2016. If you feel that subscribe vibe, please feel free. This has been Sonic Lopsided, and I will catch you guys in the next video.